Pope.
Yeah, born Robert Francis Prevost. He was a cardinal and a close friend of the late Pope Francis, who actually made him a cardinal just 2 years ago. Pope Leo XIV is the 267th pontiff, known as a leader with global experience, and in fact is a dual citizen of the U.S. and Peru, where he was a bishop for years. The 69-year-old is from Chicago and earned his bachelor's degree in mathematics from Villanova University in Pennsylvania, and later a diploma in theology from the Catholic Theological Union of Chicago. He studied canon law in Rome before teaching and then becoming a bishop in Peru. Many in the U.S. are expressing their pride in the first American pope, including those who knew him as a child in Chicago.
We did so much research, and we were looking at all the top contenders, and we never expected an American. So it's a surprise.
I just got a text saying that he was the Pope. I thought, you got to be kidding.
The Vatican says Pope Leo XIV will be formally installed as Pope at a Mass on May 18th. In the meantime, he will meet with cardinals, Vatican officials, the media, and the public. He celebrated his first Mass as Pontiff in the Sistine Chapel today, and it was the first time he made public remarks in English. Sana and Joe, back to you.
Deb, as you just mentioned, the new Pope is a Chicago native, and that brings us to the most pressing question of all. Is Pope Leo XIV a Cubs fan or a White Sox fan? If you don't know, the Windy City is famously split between White Sox and Cubs supporters. It's a rivalry between the south and north sides of the city, right? Well, Pope Leo grew up near the White Sox Stadium on the city's south side, but look at that sign. The Cubs already tried to claim Leo as one of their own. They posted on X congratulating him. And that photo, that first one we saw, it had a Wrigley Field sign with the words, "Hey, Chicago, he's a Cubs fan."
Well, wait,
the Cubs put
if
it out
lightning
there.
strikes that sign, then we'll know.
Yeah, the team invited him to deliver a sermon on the mound.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. The Archdiocese of Chicago, they even got their hopes up during last night's sermon. Listen to this.
Is he a Chicago White Sox fan? I don't know. He's a Cubs fan. I heard he's a Cubs fan. Well, God bless him. And God bless all the fans.
Well, folks, I got some news for you.
What?
Despite all of this, Pope Leo's brother John says they're wrong.
What?
They're dead wrong. He spoke to reporters yesterday confirming that the family, lifelong White Sox fans, and that includes Pope Leo. After that, the White Sox posted their own message saying, quote, "It sounds like Pope Leo's fandom falls a little closer to 35th and Shields." That's where the White Sox Stadium is located in Chicago. And you saw there earlier a pinstripes jersey with his name and hat on it are already on the way to Rome.
Okay.
I've been telling you guys, I've got a big family text chain with my family here in Portland. So my cousin Teresa, her husband Brett is a deacon. And here in the Portland metro area, also a Chicago native.
Okay.
So, first of all, their daughter, Catherine, just finished up at Villanova. So they already love the guy because there's a connection there.
Yeah.
And then when the news got, there was this just stream. Wait, he's from the South Side. He's got to be a White Sox fan. Brett's a big White Sox fan. And then another cousin is, well, no, NBC's reporting that he's a Cubs fan. And then finally, I mean, NBC got it wrong.
Yeah.
It was, in fact, a White Sox
Oh, my
fan.
gosh.
So, I'm glad we could put that to rest. But
I know. I want to see more pictures of him from college.
yeah, he's
How fun is that?
You know what I mean?
Amazing. I just think it's pretty cool.
A kid in Villanova partying up in Philly. I don't know if he was partying up, but having a good time in Philly.
And I'm surprised it went all the way to 8:09 in the morning before we covered this.
I mean, it seems like lead material, right?
Thank you.